Welcome back to Let's Play Rune Factory Oceans. My god, it's been a while. So many logos.
Rune Factory!
Yes. The second of the seconds. You know, what bugs me is, here in the UK, we have it day, month, year. But then, video games that, clearly were translated by, somebody in the US, that basically with the US in mind, rather than, okay, let's apply games. I mean, I don't even know what games I use as an example here. But when you see, dates like that, where it's, month, day, year instead of day, month, year. You see something like that, 2/2/2022. You'd be like, well, which one is it? I mean, I know that it's day, date, month because, for the UK. But it's annoying when it's like, why is that even a thing? It annoys me. Anyways, I went through some really shitty days after the previous recording. It's like, just mentally broke down for a few days, and it felt longer than it actually was. It's horrible. But here we are. What was I doing? I've got some stuff to ramble about. But, oh yeah, I got that out for, I think I was gonna give that to Kelsey, right? Did I do that on screen? I mean, I uploaded the previous part yesterday, I didn't really pay attention to it, so I can't quite remember. Store these, I guess. Well, let's just get on with the day. The reason I have an off-screen today is because we're obviously gonna get Quinn's friendship events. The final one, in fact.
Good morning! Another day to do our best.
Speaking of friendship events, I'll ramble more about it when I get to the crops and monsters and stuff. But finally completed that blue reflection second light. And technically it's like I beat the game, got the ending, but then, there was no credits, just a notification. It's like, oh, for the true ending, play New Game Plus. So, gonna be playing through it again, I suppose. And the point I was about to bring up there is, you build up friendships and all that in that game, much like this. And much like this game where, for example, Odette would, she's at 6 at the moment, but, in post-game, it could go up to 10. It's pretty much up to 10, basically, with Blue Reflection second. You could compare it to, the Persona games and their social links. Kinda like that. And I didn't get any of them to 10. I was so close. There's one character, Kokoro, she was the first girl you meet. And was just 10 points away from being maxed out. Didn't happen. And the closest behind that one was this character called Yuki, which is one of the first characters you meet as well. Just 11 points short of maxed out. I was like, damn it. Hopefully I can max them out in the New Game Plus, because it annoys me that I didn't max out a single one of them. Came very close to some, but it's just a pain in the ass, because you run out of side quests to take on to increase it, the dates thing where you just kind of hang out, go to a location, and it's just a pain in the ass. It's I think I spent more time doing all side quest stuff than I did actually going through the game itself. the main stuff. Because I'd put it on hold until I'd like complete a bunch of side quests. But enough of that, I'll ramble more about that game when I get to the cops monsters. Hey, did you know? I've heard that there's a restaurant somewhere where people wait in line to eat. I'd love to eat food that is worth waiting in line for sometime. While not all food that has a line is worth eating. Maybe.
This is for me? But isn't this awfully rare? I'm going to put it on tonight's menu. Thanks! What a nice aroma. What a lovely morning.
This island has a lot of hills, doesn't it?
What should I do?
I'm wondering if that's the reason I tend to fall and trip and fall all the time. I didn't think so, no.
Is this for me? I don't know exactly what it is, but it looks rare. Thank you.
How can you not recognize a giant cougar? As I'm going about this, it's like I'm trying to remember. I was gonna mention something else. I forgot what it was. It was about the game, but I can't remember what it was.
Good morning to the both of you.
I bid you a good day. Well, what do you say, Dean? Would you like to spar? I will take you on with my spirit wands. Never put that away. That's silly.
You guys must be morning people.
I'm melting. I'm dying. You know what? How do you react to a giant ball?
What's this? Is it rare or something? Wow.
Everyone gets a giant cucumber. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, no, not all of them.
Oh, this is quite rare. I'll gladly accept it.
Yeah, there she is.
Good morning. Good morning. So, you're up early?
Edinburgh is a long way from the mainland, so it takes a long time to get minutes an hour. But I always stock extra, so don't worry about running out. God damn it, did it again.
Is this something unusual? Thank you very much.
I guess. I just remembered what it was I was gonna say after that game. It's like the maximum level in that game is 50, right? And I got to level 50 before the final boss without even trying. The final boss wasn't really all that hard, but it was the only thing that gave me a challenge in quite a while, because everything was getting way too easy by that point.
Morning
So,
there!
It's a breath of fresh
Let's
air.
have a great day!
Still, the boss didn't really stand much of a chance, even with its multiple phases. It's like, I beat it on normal difficulty, which unlocks like hard mode and then the difficulty higher than that. So I think when I replay through the game, I'll probably play on hard mode, just to see if it adds much more of a challenge. The only thing you can trust on the ocean is yourself. That's why protein boost is a must-have. I've already given you a giant crop before, so hey, whatever.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed? That's how young folk ought to be. What's going on here? I've been living on Penny Valley for a long time, but I've never seen anything like this.
Hey, you know, that game, Blue Faction Second Light, is kind of similar to this game in another way. You have like a really big looming threat with the plot, but then you just kind of just doing this day-to-day shit, hanging out with people, doing side quests and stuff, and everything's all happy-go-lucky and carefree. It's like, did everyone forget the seriousness of our current predicament here? Is nobody gonna acknowledge it? It's just weird like that. Where are they then? I can hear. Where is he? Kelsey? That is strange. Oh well, time for French event.
Good morning!
Hey, come play with me. Hey, play with us, Kelsey. Wherever the hell you are. You're not gonna play outside today.
Okay!
No, I'm gonna read books for Kelsey.
Yeah.
Sometimes we gotta do what I like to do. I can't, Kelsey, let's go play outside. Hi, we're reading books today. Come on, come on! No! Come on, Aden, hurry! I'll be right there. Yeah, it's an absolute look of disappointment. And that was our final friendship event, believe it or not. Kind of anticlimactic. I guess she was like inconsiderate, and then was like, you know what, fuck it. That's just not me. I gotta go outside. La la la, I wonder what we're having for dinner. I'll go ask, well, Gerard later. How do you react to giant crops?
This is weird!
Isn't it? Where is old Gerard? Probably in here. I think I've already given him a giant crop.
Oh my, good morning. Why, good morning. I do hope you'll have a good day.
What a beautiful brush, your fashion sense is quite good. Where the hell is Kelsey? Were you just hiding here this whole time?
Good morning.
The stars on the outside so pretty. I love stargazing. People back then looked at the stars and made lots of stories to go with them. It's amazing. Reminds me of two characters in the Reflection game. The theme of looking at the stars is kind of an important point.
Thank you. I'll cherish it.
Right. James, Pandora, Marilyn, Electra, Sierra, Bismarck, Beatrice. Where am I going?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, you two.
Those are brown glasses, aren't they? Yeah, very popular on the mainland at the moment. I'll see you all there. I think I've given James a giant crop before. I'm pretty sure I have.
Good morning. I wonder what we'll be having for lunch. It's so fun to think about.
It's so hot these days, there's no weather for excavating.
Good morning.
Wait, what's she doing over here? You gonna go to our house? Or she goes to the beach? standing around somewhere. Who knows?
Go ahead, buy something. Morning. Hope it's a good day. What's up? Selling something?
What is there to sell anyway? These robes.
Thanks.
Don't want to ruin the number.
Thanks. 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 Thanks.
Is there anything else I put here to consume? Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate it.
What'll it be?
Always.
How many? We'll bring it to your shed. Well, Bismarck will.
Summertime is beach time. Just wonder the delay on that. It's just like iTunes pop up. It was like, piss off. You can have this.
Is this what I think it is? I can have it?
Oh yeah, I've already given
I'm
it.
not giving it back, even if you ask me for it, okay?
Wonder what Marilyn would say to that. Now I'm leaving more curious. She's gotta be like standing outside our house. Yeah, she is.
So, you are hard at work this morning. Excellent.
Somebody displeases me with its heat. I am tempted to destroy half of the sun. Only because I have not fully fulfilled my powers is the wretched orb spared. That just doesn't really sound logical to me. How do you react to giant crops?
I have rarely seen tribute like this. It does not displease me.
So it seems most, if not all, of the main characters like the giant crops in some way. Or at least will, you know, have the dialogue with us.
Morning.
You smell something soothing. Oh, it's not the perfume that you wear, it's not ribbons in your hair. I'm wasting all my time. And so on and so forth.
Whoa, that's an unusual crop. I'll take it.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, you two.
In a lot of ways, it can still be hard to live on the island. That's why I want to study hard and make this island easier to live on. In a way, that blue reflection second light is kind of similar in a way. I mean, you just surround. It's like a tiny little island with a school, and you just got a bunch of characters with no memories except for the protagonists. And as they gradually get their memories back and all things start to unfold. But the point of all this is, it's just pretty much just in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by endless water. So it's kind of like an island, isn't it? That's another similarity.
Why, thank you for sharing. Now what shall I cook with this?
I don't know, do you even have recipes for that? Only certain giant crops can be prepared recipes.
Yeah.
Is Bismarck still around? Nope, of course not.
Good morning. Good morning.
There are items when shipments run late and they get very low in stock. Well, at times like that, I have no choice but to raise prices by time. Very sorry for the trouble, but it is a matter of supply and demand.
How unusual. I wonder if it would sell if I put it in the store.
Well, definitely.
Not that I would do a thing like that. I'll treasure it forever. Of course.
Can't treasure a giant. Well, to be fair, I mean, you could leave anything in your bag in this game for months, years, and it would still be perfectly fine. Remember that time I made ice cream for Annette? Waited a whole season, and it was still as good as new. Anyways, I think I've talked to everyone now, so it is time to get on with the crops and monsters, which means, I guess, rambling time, I suppose. I don't even know where to begin now. As is often the case. Another thing, I've been watching... I can't even remember why, but I just suddenly started watching Let's Plays of the original Tomb Raiders lately. And it also made me notice something. I was like, okay, so this one channel has like a little over 2,000 subscribers, has a bit less than me, subscribers wise, but got much more views. So it's like, and I found their channel just by, you know, putting in Let's Play Tomb Raider. Like, specifically Let's Play Tomb Raider. And I was like, so if I were to go with one of my Let's Plays, for example, I went with Spyro 2. It's like, Let's Play Spyro 2, see if my channel pops up in the search. It did not. I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled. It just didn't appear. It appeared when you, like, filter for playlists only. But for individual videos, I had to be specific with the search. I'd, like, put one... Like, I'd be like, Let's Play Spyro 2, and I'd have the level, one of the levels that I put in the title of one of my parts of that Let's Play into the search. Still nothing. Add in the second level that I added into that part's title, then it appears. It's like, YouTube algorithm hates me, doesn't it? But anyways, so yeah, I mean, I was watching, I can't even remember the name of the channel now.
Thanks.
It's, what was his name?
Thank you very much.
RT Game, yeah, that was. Basically a slightly less chaotic version of, Quinn and Aden. Could do it that way, I suppose. And, I don't know why, but I was like, randomly while watching, it's like, is he Let's Play the original Tomb Raider? And he hasn't. So I was like, well, I'm curious about the original Tomb Raider. So we're just gonna watch a Let's Play of it. So I found a Let's Play of it. But then after that I was like, okay, let's watch the second game. And also a blind version of it. I actually did play Tomb Raider a few years back, the original Tomb Raider. I played it as a kid, didn't get very far in it, but I think that most games in general didn't really get far in that game. I mean, there were some kids that somehow were able to beat that game back in the day, but I was not one of them. I think I got as far as the last level of the Peru levels. But when I replayed through it and actually put, you know, more effort into it, used a walkthrough when needed, I got as far as Natla Mines, which is 2 levels short of the final level, and I eventually got stuck on that level and was like, fuck it, and I was pretty much right at the end of the level, I just didn't realize what happened, so I was fine. Yeah, so I've been randomly watching Tomb Raider videos. But you know, also with that, I'd also, like I said, played and finally completed that Liz Wex's second life. A game that originally going into it, I didn't know what to expect. I played the demo, and like at the end of the demo when the trailer for it played, I was like, this is gonna be an overly fan-service game. It's gonna be like,
It's my dad.
but it's actually, I wouldn't say the story's a masterpiece. It's alright. You know, they do a lot of the teasing with like the Yuri, I suppose, kind of vibes, but don't really go anywhere with it for those parts. And you know, they do have like fan service moments where it kind of focuses on the ass in something, like some things, parts in the game, but for the most part it's actually, you know, not very fan service. At least not as much as I thought it would. So that was kind of a relief, to be honest, because I was expecting to be too overkill. But I ended up enjoying it. I liked the characters. The ending felt a bit anticlimactic. Hopefully the true ending is better, because it kind of ends abruptly, where it's obviously hinting, okay, and now this is gonna happen, but it doesn't happen. And I hope when I actually get it, it is like depending on which character you talk to at the end of the game. Because if that's the case, that's gonna be kind of shit. Just feel even it would still be like that climactic. It's like you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about if you haven't played the game yourself. Still find the plot to be damn right absurd, though. Somewhat absurd. It's kind of like the standard, really, when it comes to JRPGs, really. But they kind of go overboard. I mean, RPGs in general, kind of ridiculous when you think about it. It's like, how is it that the last hope of the world is resting on the hands of a group of random teenagers? And you know, it's not just the fact that it's just random teenagers, it's like, why they all just so all happen to, you know, be from the same country? It's like, couldn't you have a bit more of a joint kind of like the world's getting together, these are the best of every country or something. Can you imagine a game actually doing that? It's like, okay, we're gonna do the, you know, the typical teenagers save the world, but with a twist. We will have every single country in the entire world represented. Like, that's a lot of characters, man. But you know, I find it absurd when it's, you know, has a real world kind of thing to it, you know. Where it's like, okay, these characters are from Japan. It makes it more absurd than, say, Final Fantasy, where the whole world is basically, you know, fiction. I mean, it's a fictionalized version of Japan and all that. I mean, you'll see Japan, it's just stuck in this place, but you get the idea. Japan is a thing that exists, the world is acknowledged, the real world. So instead of just creating an entirely fictional one. If my point's getting across there, I don't know. Maybe you get what I mean. It feels a lot more jarring when it actually has, like, real world places referenced. When it's a completely fictional place, it's like, whatever, save the world? Yeah, that sounds reasonable enough. But when it's like, you know, it's like a Persona series. A bunch of Japanese teenagers saving the world. And it's like, so, how did the fate of the world end up in the hands of a group of Japanese teenagers? I mean, it'd be absurd in general. That's just a group of teenagers. But, you know, it's just how RPGs are. It's just really odd. What do I do? Jam. Need fuel. Did I even brush the monster? I don't think I did. I think I forgot.
I bet we'll have
Oh,
Too busy rambling. I mean, not that I need to do this at this point, they're all maxed out, but still. Something I have to do each time. Where the hell is Spirit? He's usually around somewhere. Spirit, you're wasting my time. There you are. They know how to do it. Where are you? Down here somewhere. Oh wait. There you are. So, what else to say? It's like in the previous record session where I was gonna ramble about like the height of the characters. Does it really jar? It's really jarring to me. It like really puts everything into perspective once you're actually doing the height of the characters. I mean, the tallest person is like just under 5'7", and I'm like 6 foot at least. So I'd be a giant in that world. It's just kind of like, look at everything in that world and compare it to the size of the characters, the height and all that. You'd be like, my god, this stuff would be like tiny. Like the shortest character is a little under 5 foot tall. It's quite something. Yeah, another thing that I felt was missing in the game was, you know, any male characters, because the only male characters really appear in flashbacks and silhouettes. Kind of seemed a bit weird playing a game that pretty much just has an all-female cast. But, I mean, I would say that, I mean, maybe it is, I don't know. It's technically in the magical girl genre, I suppose, which is not really what I'm particularly familiar with. I know Sailor Moon, but that's about it. And that's technically had a guy in it. Not that he did anything, I think, but I mean, it was there. I don't know. And you know, much like any game that I play and end up enjoying, thinking maybe of adding it to the list of potential exploits. I don't know when I will let's play if I do, because, you know, it's like, hey man, Persona 3 comes first, man. I said that like some point early last year when I originally played this. So I'm like, I'm sticking with that. That'll be the next one. It's always bloody RPGs, man. I mean, the other one would be like the remake of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on the Switch, and that is an RPG as well, which would be very lengthy. Just can't pick a short game, can I? Yep, speaking of Persona 3, I've actually got Persona 5 now, technically. PS3 version. So, I'm not sure quite what the difference is between the PS4 and PS3 versions. I mean, I know there's a version that changes the story a bit, but I'm not sure if the base version is really all that different. But I haven't got around to playing it yet, so obviously. Still haven't got around to getting back to Persona 1 for that matter. It's like I beat that game, it's just I was on the Snow Queen quest and it was just too grindy, and I just couldn't keep motivated to play. It's just way too tedious. You can see why the series really took off with Persona 3, because it seems the first 3, technically, I assume the 2 second Persona 2 games, these 2 versions, sequel of sorts to it, and they're both Persona 2. Haven't played either of them, but yeah, I assume they're kind of similar. It's when it got to Persona 3 where they added in social links and kind of went in a very different direction. It's like a spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei series, right? Did I say Sensei? Oh, whatever. You know what I mean. It's like, I've never played one of those games, but I have, you know, read up about it. And they're really out there with their stories, man. It's like, you know, in RPGs, it's always like, at the end, you're fighting some god or other, you know? I mean, Shin Megami Tensei games are pretty much all about that shit. And it's just a bit crazy. But, you know, I feel like after Persona 3, that's probably the last one in the Persona games that probably is more in line with that series because of its darker themes. I don't know why I'm suddenly rambling about Persona now, but whatever.
Ready!
How did I get to the Wind Spirit Shrine originally? How far do I have to go? Holy shit, really? Oh my gosh. It's gonna take forever. I don't suppose there'd be a way again around here, right? Oh my god, that's gonna take several days. But this way, see where it is.
I think I saw something.
Getting the controls. Right, that kind of takes us over to where I need to be, technically. It's a long way to the Wind Spirit Shrine. But you did a long way to tap the rock and roll? I was thinking of that song as I said that, but I was like, no, that doesn't make any sense to say that. Right. Oh, I'll do. We got one friendship event and a lot of rambling. But there's also gonna be more for this part when I get around to ending this.
Good morning.
Let me just check something first before we wrap this up. You're getting close to your next one. You are too as well. Wait, what day is it? Tuesday. Yeah, Jocelyn is not out yet, but when she is, she'll get a friend event, so I'll off-screen go through the days until I get the next friendship event, because I don't think I'm gonna get to the Wind Spirit Shrine before that actually happens. So yeah. But I thought I'd, you know, end this video with, since it's like 39 minutes. You know, basically show a few screenshots of that game I rambled about, the collection in second line. Just give you a general look at how the game looks and how it plays. And oh yeah, I'm now remembering, right at the end of the video, there's one character named Shiho, and she's gonna be in both of the videos I'm gonna show of battles. One against a optional boss, and I took a screenshot of like its stats just to show you just how ridiculously overpowered I was. Because that was like one of the stronger enemies, and I kicked its ass. But yeah, there's one character, Shio, that reminds me a lot of Yukine from Planet. Same kind of hair color and style of hair. I think they both have blue eyes, and they have a similar sound of voice. I might just be misremembering, but she reminds me a lot of her. But the thing that really makes it, drive home is like the similarities. They both like to serve people coffee. I was like, is that intentional? Did they like get inspiration for the character from Planet, or was that just purely a coincidence? Anyways, I'll show a few screenshots and 3 clips. One clip that isn't a battle though, because I just looked at the shadow going past as I was running on the roof, and it just looked weird. So I'll include that as well, just so why not, So yeah, on with that, and I will see you next time when I eventually get another Friendship event going here, because I don't think I'll get to the Wind Spirit Shrine before that, as I said. So anyways, yeah, see you next time, viewers. See you next time.
どういうこと？いつでもやれます。攻め時だね。はっ。いつでもいける。はっ。いつでもやれます。じゃあ。完勝です。やりました。気配。気を引き締めていこう。仕掛けます。私の番。よし、やるよ。や。よし、私の番。くらえ。特別はここに。いつでもやれます。当たって。攻め時だね。やっ。私に飛ぶ力を。この力でみんなを守る。私の番。カゴン。次はどうしよう。やっ行きましょう。傷を癒します。まだまだいけるでしょう。次はどうしよう。決める。いつでもやれます。傷を癒します。どういうこと？思いの力。傷を癒します。ここに解き放て。さあ、思いの力。今ここに解き放て。リフレクターの力を今ここに。次もこの調子でね。心は本当に変わったね。一人で抱え込まずに人を頼れるようになって、友達もたくさんできて、本当によかった。しほちゃん。それもしほちゃんが励ましてくれたおかげだよ。私の言葉なんてきっかけの一つに過ぎなかったと思う。聞かせてもらってもいいかな。私と別れてから今までの心のこと。心 ころ？また今度ゆっくり話そうね。楽しみにしてるね。5回目です。5回目です。5回目です。5回目